Hi, I am K. Moses Vandan and I am working as a lecturer in Andhra Loyola College, Vijayawada. Today I am going to share you a small topic about spheres of Earth and layers of atmosphere. I want you all to know about the spheres of Earth. There are 4 spheres of Earth. They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere and atmosphere. I want you to know about lithosphere. Lithosphere is nothing but something related to land, where we are having this earth, mantle, crust and core. These are the things which comes under the lithosphere. And the first part, the solid part of atmosphere, the solid part of earth comes with lithosphere. Whereas the next one will be hydrosphere. Hydrosphere means it consists based on water. In water, to be honest, we are having 71% of water on earth. We can call our earth as blue planet, or we can call it as blue planet, and we can call it as blue marble. In the 70% of water we are having 2.5% of water can be used, and in that 2.5% we are going to waste a lot of water, which is so essential for our life. And the next one will be atmosphere. Atmosphere is nothing but which is related to air. There are so many things which are useful for our daily life, and in that we are having many gases which are present in atmosphere. Most of them, 80% of gases are present in atmosphere, and in this we are having different layers in atmosphere. In that layers we are having, the first one will be troposphere, and the second one will be stratosphere, and the third one will be mesosphere, and the fourth one will be thermosphere, and the fifth one will be exosphere. We are going to discuss about, for the first one, thermosphere. Thermosphere is nothing but it is the nearest layer which is present from the earth. In that layer, the ranges is up to 0 to 10 kilometers. In that 0 to 10 kilometers, we are having 70 to 80% of gases which are present, which are essential for our life. And not only with that, we are having most of the gases in that layer, and this is also called as weather phenomena. That means the seating of weather phenomena. That means most of the things are happening in this region. That means related to weather, that is it may be cyclones, it may be thunders, whatever it may be related to earth, these are happening in thermosphere. This is one of the major point where we are going to survive, and in that the thickness of this will be 11 kilometers, and the distance between the equator and the thermosphere will be, from the equator it shows up to 18 kilometers, and from the poles it shows up to 7 to 8 kilometers. This is the radius where we can see that troposphere. And if you are going to come with this troposphere, the main thing you need to learn about is the layer which ends with troposphere and the layer which starts with stratosphere. That layer is called as stratosphere. All of you will think that these aeroplanes that are going to be move in troposphere, but to be honest, these are the place where the aeroplanes move in stratosphere, in the starting of stratosphere and in the ending of troposphere. And in this layer we are going to have, the second layer will be stratosphere. The stratosphere is nothing but it is the second layer, and it is one of the most and useful layer which is present in our atmosphere layers, because we are going to have many UV rays which are coming from the sun, and these are going to be so harmful for our daily life, even for the plants, for animals, for human beings. But to be honest, this is one of the major important layer, because when we are going to face all these UV rays, we are not going to survive on earth. So in this layer there is a layer called ozone layer. This is going to be helpful for the people who are living on the earth. In that earth, these UV rays are absorbing many of the gases, many of the rays which are coming from the sun, and these are going to be obstruct all the rays which are going to be harmful for our future. And in this layer, in the third layer, we are going to have this mesosphere. Mesosphere is nothing but this is one of the major and important layer which is present in our atmosphere. That is because in the mesosphere we are having minus 90 degrees centigrade, and in this layer asteroids are getting burned. Because of these asteroids getting burned, there is no much of damage which are happening in the world, because if something is asteroids are going to damage fallen on the earth, the earth is going to get damaged, and it's so harmful for our people who are living on the earth. And the layer which is ending of the mesosphere and the layer which is starting from the previously, as we said that stratosphere and mesosphere, the layer which is ending from stratosphere and the layer which is starting from mesosphere, that called as mesopause. So here we can call it as mesopause. Here in this area we can see that all the meteoroids and asteroids are getting burned. As we go, as we know that we are going from higher altitude, we are going to higher altitude, there is a change in temperature, and there is a change in temperature because of some reasons. I am going to tell you about some reasons, and the fourth one will be thermosphere. This is the last sphere, which we need to know about this one. In this, the range of more than 55 kilometers about radius. Here the temperature will increase, and with increase in altitude. In this layer, all the satellites are getting used to it, because all the ions are present in this layer for maintaining these electromagnetic radiations, all these. So we need to have this thermosphere, and all the satellites are getting used to it. So in these layers, as we go from troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and ionosphere, as we go higher to that, in that troposphere the temperature decreases with increase in height. So because this phenomena is called as temperature inversion. That means if you are going from the troposphere to stratosphere, the temperature is decreasing, because that as you go on height, for every each kilometer it is getting decreased for 6.5 degrees centigrade. For a kilometer it is getting decreased for 6.5 kilometers degrees centigrade. And as we go to the mesosphere, the temperature will also increase here, because there is a ozone layer which is present in mesosphere. So that is the reason why the the ozone layer absorbs the heat. That is the reason why the temperature getting increased in thermosphere, stratosphere. And whereas in mesosphere the temperature again decreases. This is the one of the coldest region where we need to know the temperature is up to minus 90 degrees centigrade, and here the temperature decreases. And in thermosphere, this is the last layer where ions and radio waves are getting involved, and molecules also involved. Because of this, the heat is absorbed by the molecules, and the heat absorbed by atoms, the temperature getting increased. This is what we need to know about this atmosphere, and all together is also called as temperature inversion. In this we need to know that the radius will be in thermosphere, troposphere, the radius is 0.0 to 10 kilometers, and in stratosphere 10 to 30 kilometers, and in mesosphere 30 to 50 kilometers, and thermosphere 50 to 400 kilometers. This is the radius where in above that it comes into space. Okay, thank you.